2021 for most real estate agents has been a really challenging year. There's a lack of inventory. There's buyers out there that can't get their offers accepted. We're basically in a really tough market. And this market in business terms is called a red ocean. We're in a red ocean environment. So in this video, I want to break down exactly what that is, what it means to you as a business person, and then what you can start doing about it as a real estate agent that's trying to be profitable and get through this year. So let's dive into it right now. All right, so I feel your pain. There's a lot of stuff going on in the industry. Everybody's competing for the same clients. You have listing agents out there that might be undercutting you and offering lower commission amounts to win a listing over. You might have buyers that are making multiple offers. They're just not getting accepted. They're driving from house to house to house. That same exact client might call you after 3 months of showing them houses and say, hey, I'm done for now. I'm just gonna rent. I'll talk to you next year. Or maybe they call you and say, hey, this isn't working out. I want to try this with another real estate agent. And we all know it's not your fault. It's just the market. But the consumer doesn't know. They just see that they're getting beat at on house after house after house. And they're getting aggravated. So they might switch up on you. And that can cost you a hefty commission. So in this video, I want to break down exactly what's going on. We're in a red ocean environment. What that basically means is, think about the ocean, right? And think about if you were to drop a piece of meat in the middle of the ocean. You'd have sharks and different things like that all jumping for it, creating really bloody waters. They're all fighting for the same piece of meat. And that's what's going on in real estate right now. We're in a red ocean environment. And red ocean environments are really tough places to be profitable and successful in business. So what I want to do is I want to talk about a couple strategies that you can use to go into blue waters, get yourself in a place that's a little more pleasant to be. So a blue ocean would be a place where competition doesn't matter. They're more or less invisible, right? Now, there's always going to be competition in real estate. We're in one of the most competitive fields in the entire business sector, right? There's a lot of money being made in real estate. So because of that, a lot of smart people and big companies come into this space trying to figure out a way to pull capital out of the market and provide great services. So that just comes with the territory. But in 2021, it's especially competitive and it's really tough. So I want to talk about some things you can start doing today to start swimming towards those blue waters and get out of that murky red water where everybody's kind of competing for the same thing. And it's a really stressful place to be. So let's dive into that right now. So the first thing you gotta realize is we're going into a content-driven market, right? Look at the big players. They're all trying to provide content and valuable data to the consumer. The consumer is hungry for data. They're hungry for content. They're hungry for information, especially millennial buyers. They wanna basically know everything before they make a decision. And that's awesome. I think that's the best thing. And I think every single home buyer or home seller should be educated and be able to make smart choices. As a real estate agent, you have the perfect opportunity to be able to provide that service and provide that free content and education. And if you do that, they're gonna see you as the credible source and the person that's the trusted authority and expert in this field. Now, the reason this is powerful is, sure, big companies that are going for leads and generating leads, they have big teams and they can create awesome content. I mean, think about the Zillow commercial that was just put on Saturday Night Live. It was airing. Check this thing out. Now that's an awesome piece of content. I mean, even real estate agents was sharing that thing around all over the place. But here's the thing. As a local real estate agent, you can create hyper-local content that's relevant to your market that these big players and these big content producers are not focused on. So you can break into these tiny niche markets within your city that these companies just are not investing their time to create content about. And you can stand out as the expert. Now, if you create enough pieces of valuable content, these things are going to be working for you in the background while you're out there selling real estate. So it's going to take an investment up front to be able to produce these pieces of content, but they're going to work for you day in and day out for the next years to come, especially if you're creating evergreen content. Now, I want to dive into a couple different ways you can start doing this. The first one is with a YouTube channel. So it's super easy to set up a YouTube channel. All you need to do is start up a Gmail account, open a channel, and start uploading videos. Now there's a couple things that you will need to learn, but these things will come with time. I think that the most important thing is getting yourself on YouTube and putting content up. That way you can learn exactly what works and what doesn't work. Don't be one of these people that procrastinate and upload one video every 3 months, because that's not going to work. You need to create a posting schedule and you need to post valuable content on a consistent basis. Now, here's the thing. Your first videos probably won't get much traction. Nobody will probably watch them. And they're probably, honestly, they probably won't be that great. But here's the thing. My videos were really bad and I'm improving every single day. And they get better every single day. I mean, we're almost 100 videos into this channel and I still feel like I have so much growth and so many different ways to get better at doing this. So you can't post one video and expect to get great at it, right? It's something that compounds over time and you're gonna build your skill set up while you build your database of videos and content that people can come back to and find you with. So these videos are really powerful and it's a way for people in your community to find you, start viewing you as the local expert. And keep in mind, the most powerful thing about this is these videos are working for you in the background while you're selling real estate. So if you spend, say 2 nights a week creating these videos and you post them every single week, that's gonna compound. You're gonna go from having 5 videos to 10 videos to 20 videos to 50 videos to 100 videos. And the more videos you have, the more chances you have for people to find you and start watching the content on your channel. And the best thing about it is, if you have a video that goes viral in your community, people will start watching that video and then they'll start clicking over to all your other videos that you spent all that time producing, and you'll have a big catalog of content for people to go through. Now, this is super powerful because you can start getting calls from people that say, hey, I watch your videos on YouTube. I think you're great. Let's go out there and look at houses, or come list my house. You're gonna start getting those phone calls. Whereas if you're just buying leads, people don't know who you are. They don't know if they can trust you. You won't start getting that, incoming, inbound business from building a strong brand. And that's why this YouTube video strategy is so important and it's so powerful going forward, especially in such a red ocean environment like we're in right now, and probably will be going forward for quite a while. The second thing you can do is you can build a blog. Now, if you like to write, this might be the perfect thing for you. What I would start doing is I would start learning how to do SEO. So that's basically search engine optimization. What you want to do is you want to target keywords that get traffic within your local community. A good example of this could be the 5 best towns near the water in Florida, right? So you can basically go online and see how much traffic that term is getting, and you can work on ranking for that. Now, not to get super complicated, but all you gotta do is you gotta write content. Try to make the content between 1,500 and 2,000 words and break them up with different subtitles and really make a piece of content that people would love to read that might be moving into your local town or local area. So you can build this over time. Even if you do 1 blog post a week, if you do that for a whole year, you're gonna have a really nice blog filled with really helpful content. And keep in mind, this is like the same thing with the YouTube videos. The more you do it, the better you're gonna get at it. See, most people are not that good at writing, but if you do it on a weekly basis, you're gonna get really, really good and really, really comfortable with it. So keep that in mind, and definitely one of the things you can do is tie these 2 strategies together and then post the YouTube videos on the blogs, and then also write blogs about the YouTube content that you made. So this can be really powerful, and it can really separate you from the thousands of other agents in your business competing for the same clients. Next thing, I'm not gonna focus too much on this because you should be doing it anyway, but make your clients feel like VIPs. You wanna give them VIP customer service. Just doing the bare minimum isn't enough anymore, especially in an industry like real estate where the competition is super heavy. So make your clients feel like $1 million. Go above and beyond, become their friends, listen to their problems. Really go above and beyond and create a service where people want to brag about it. Like, my agent is the best guy in town, blah, blah, blah. That's what you want to be hearing. So don't be afraid to go above and beyond and do things that other agents aren't doing, even if it takes a little bit more time, because you will get an ROI on it. And this business is a referral business. So if you can get people talking about you and ranting and raving about you, it's going to be great, and you're going to do really well, and you're going to create a really big sphere of people that are your fans. And if you get enough fans in real estate in your local market, you're going to do very well. Last but not least, don't be like the competition, right? You want to stand out. So do things a little differently. You know, if everybody's doing one thing, stand out and do something different. A good example of this would be prospecting for sale by owners. Everybody's calling them to try to make them sign. What if you called those for sale by owners, said, hey, let me meet with you and try to find you a buyer. I'm gonna bring over some stuff. You can use it for free. Check it out. Anything I can do to help you, give me a call. I hope you sell the house on your own because, you know, you'll save some money. Maybe you will. Or maybe I can help you and get you more money, but either way, I'm your plan B. I'm not gonna pressure you. If you take that approach, people are gonna say, wow, that agent's a little bit different. They're not calling me to pressure me and try to, you know, get a commission out of me. They're calling me to see if they can help. And if you take that approach and you build a relationship over the next couple weeks, you might find that you get quite a few calls inbound saying, hey, I think I might want to list it with you, and I don't think I want to do this anymore by myself. But the key is you want to be different from everybody else, and you want people to realize that. So tell me, what things are you doing to move yourself away from this red ocean market towards blue waters? I'd love to hear it. I'd love to hear your strategy. Drop it in the comment section below. And if you like real estate content like this, subscribe. New videos come out on a weekly basis. So hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with a friend that needs to see it. Thanks so much, and you have an awesome day.